Hey, this is Cher with Christensen Financial, my mortgage guru. I want to talk to you today about refinancing and debt consolidation. A lot of times people are saying it is too late, you've missed the boat, rates are too high. That is not true. Everybody's situation is a little different, and I'm going to give you a real life scenario of a couple here in Catawba County, North Carolina. You tell me what you think. I would love to hear your comments. So, really quickly, I had helped them buy their home about 12 years ago. They bought a home with no money down. It was 100% financing, so they got a first and a second purchase combo money. So if we look at those numbers, they have a $963 first mortgage and a second mortgage of $247. So right now they're paying out $12.11 a month in just mortgages. They also have credit cards of $167, $146, and $67. A total of $380 a month additional going out of their pocket in just credit card debt. If you look at that interest, we're going to catch this number here in a little bit. That's $270 a month in just interest they're paying on the credit cards. We're not even going to talk about the mortgage debt, okay? I'm just focused on the credit card because the number one question people have is, why in the world would anybody pay their credit card debt off in a mortgage and finance it for 30 years? And we're going to go there. If you add up all this stuff, they are paying out over $1,500 a month monthly. Their new mortgage payment could be $1,087.38, and that would cash flow them $503.62. What does that mean? That means an additional $500 cash is going to be in their pocket every single month, cash flowing better monthly. They are living paycheck to paycheck right now and struggling to make all of this. They have kids. They're still in school. Kids that may or may not go to college. Have no idea. We haven't had that conversation. But they need money in the bank, they need to stop living paycheck to paycheck, and they need to stop throwing away so much money in interest. And this is how we're going to do that. We'll pay off that first and that second mortgage. We'll pay off all those credit card debts. They get $5,000 that they can put in savings, so they're no longer living paycheck to paycheck. And if something happens, they've got the money in the savings to take care of it, and they are out of date. That additional money they're paying just in interest, and you're thinking, oh, here we go, credit card debt paying for 30 years. Right now, their plan to pay this off is in 18 years and 2 months. So let's say for just fun that they get their crap together and they're able to really pay this off in 15 years. They don't do nothing. They don't refinance. We won't worry about the first and second mortgage and what's going to happen with that. But the credit card debt, if they're paying an additional $270 a month to get where they're going in just interest, $270 a month times, again, 15 years, we're just going to assume that they can get that done, and that's 180 months. That's $48,600 in just additional interest they're paying for the credit cards. I know that sounds asinine and crazy. I don't make this stuff up. We have reports, we have algorithms. Math is a funny little subject, but compounded interest daily over years, I promise you, you're going to pay that. So that additional $48,600 in interest, I could do a lot with that kind of money in 15 years. I would be sick to know that every single day I am paying out an additional $13 a day in just interest because I didn't refinance. Now, let's say that they do pay this off. Not only do they have all those benefits, but that additional cash flow, once the kids are settled now to college, they can take that cash flow and start paying on the mortgage. And if they want to pay that 30-year mortgage off in 20 years or 25 years, that's fantastic. But the difference in what they have to pay additionally, because they are borrowing more money on their mortgage and they are financing it for a longer amount of time, but it's at a much lower rate. They pay an additional $27,000 in interest over the course of the loan by adding all this to the mortgage. But they just saved $48,000 by not carrying that credit card debt to 18 years. So if you take the difference between $48,700 and $27,000, we've got us a nice $21,000 profit that basically they made by refinancing. So the numbers don't lie. If you're not sure, somebody's told you something, and it just doesn't make sense, or you've went online, you've keyed in stuff, and it just doesn't make sense. Stay offline. You need a human to help you through this stuff, and that's what we're here for. We are professionals that take a whole lot of classes and put up with a whole lot of stuff for North Carolina to let us tell you this kind of stuff. Now, I'm giving you a real life scenario of real people. I cannot obviously tell you their names or share their, actually I will tell you their credit scores. Their credit scores are in the 600s. The husband has some bad debt. The wife's credit's pretty decent, but we're not talking about some phenomenal credit, people. We're also not talking about credit scores in the 700s. Still getting a fixed rate in the 5s.